peace. Welcome to the channel. I am aTone. This is aTone Tarot. Aquarius, what's up? It's your birthday season. We tapping in for the first 2 weeks of February to see what's up with you. I'm going to tune in via 4 decks. I got the tarot over here. I'm going to pull 10 cards from that. I'm going to see what characters and individuals are operating around you, Aqua, in the first 2 weeks of February. I'll pull 10 cards from that, as well as what's going on with your money, your career, your entrepreneurial endeavors, your creative passions, what you birthing in the first 2 weeks of February, Aqua. As well as for those that stick around to the end, I have a Cross Watchers edition. We're going to see what's the tea on my Aquarius. So without further ado, we're going to get up into the message. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's up with my Aquarius collective? I appreciate all of you for visiting the channel, newcomers and returning viewers alike. If you could, please go ahead, smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate it. And before I start pulling these cards, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. If it don't apply, let it fly. Take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, let's get up into it, Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what my Aquarius collective needs to know for the first 2 weeks of February. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We got a new moon, February 1st, to Aquarius. So a lot of big things being birthed in this first half of February. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. When my feet hit the floor in the morning, I feel it. Fellow Aquarius here. So let's see. What do my Aquarians need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus as it relates ten cards, please. Aqua. I hope all is well with you. Two more cards, please. All right, Aquarius, let's get up into your message. You received the Tower, the Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Justice card, the Six of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Pentacles. So as it relates to an overview for my Aquarius, what you need to know is there is a clearing coming, a reconciliation of a major partnership relationship in your life. You're going to have to take it from beginning to end, how this partnership began, where it's at, how it's grown, and some evaluation of where it currently sits. And it may not necessarily be where you want it to be, Aqua, and there may be some letting go necessary. You may have to really detach yourself from a major relationship, somebody that you were day in, day out with, whether it was in contact over the phone or you wake up and lay down with this person. You know who they are, Aquarius, and where they sit, right? There is some give and take between you and this person, but it hasn't been equal. Been more given than taken on one side or the other. And somebody is saying no more. I gotta disembark. I need to separate. We need to separate. There needs to be a clearing, disconnect, let it go. It's over. I'm done. I've learned quite a bit from this relationship. I don't regret it. I don't regret it, but I do not want to be in it or a part of it any longer. Yeah. Somebody wants to cut their losses as it relates to a major partnership, building of a partnership with someone who they thought would be maybe their forever person, but it's not looking like that right now. And it's okay. And it's all for the good with this Wheel of Fortune being here. I'm hearing Que sera, sera. What shall be, will be. There's a level of acceptance and understanding that for something new to grow, something must be cleared out of its way first. Yeah. But not before a few bumps in the road were had, difficult conversations had. But this was levied and considered very heavily, this partnership, before the decision was made to disconnect, let go. But it may not start off as a peaceful disconnect, but it eventually ends up being peaceful, or a level of acceptance, I'll say. Because peace is the wrong word. It's not peaceful. It's acceptance, reflection, lessons learned. Hindsight is 2020. You can't change the past. What is it is. You know what I mean? That's what this is giving. So a level of acceptance allows you to let go. And when you let go and you can get rid of that which does not serve you any longer, Aquarius, you make room for the blessing and growth of something better to grow in its space, or for an individual that is more aligned with where you are currently in your life to show up and grow naturally as a part of who you are and who you're becoming, Aquarius. So this is bittersweet, but the time spent in this relationship, it served its purpose, but it has come to a close, and there's some acceptance there with my aquas. So let's see what characters are operating around you guys in the first 2 weeks of the month of February. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's up with my aquas? Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Yeah. My birthday is within these first 2 weeks of February. So I'm singing to you and myself. What y'all doing? How y'all celebrating? What y'all got going on? Who are the individuals that are going to be impactful, operating around a big part of my Aquarius in the first 2 weeks of February? All right. So my aquas receive writer, homeless, revolutionist, my apologies, lawyer, guide, butcher, drunkard, driver, blacksmith, and clown. Woo wee, woo wee. What you got going on? Aqua, listen here, listen here. Before I really, get up into it, I'm going to start at the end. This clown right here, don't be arguing with fools. Don't even be surprised by the buffoonery, the fuckery, and the assholedness that you are going to witness, encounter, and be a part of in the first 2 weeks. You might want to write some of it down. I'm being called to advise some of you to start journaling if you're not already doing that. Or go and reflect back on old journals and compare to where you are right now, Aquarius. Are you making someone homeless? Are you becoming homeless? Is your home life being threatened, Aquarius, because a relationship is breaking down? Because you are rebelling, or someone is rebelling against what you're accustomed to, or what you thought was okay, you thought something was fine, and someone spoke up and said something with his mouth being open so wide. This is striking me. It's jumping out at me like it's never before. And it's a lot of noise, a lot of talk. Lawyers are good wordsmiths. They're good at telling and weaving a story to make people believe something. So be conscious and careful of someone being good with words and being able to finesse the narrative in such a way that it sounds good, but you might want to peel back the layers a little more. Ask some follow-up questions, Aquarius. Is more to what somebody is saying that meets the eye. Somebody might need a lawyer, got some baby mama, baby daddy problems, picking up on somebody who might need a restraining order against someone because someone is making someone out to be the bad guy when they really aren't. Doesn't look favorable, but the truth is fashionably late, and it don't always sound as pretty as people think it does. The truth is not pretty. It's ugly. It's embarrassing sometimes too. It's what I'm being what I'm being led to let some of you know. Be careful of being guided down a certain path by someone with their words, Aquarius. Someone's good with their words, with lawyer and guide being here. You may need to cut off a friend, loved one, or put some distance between you and a loved one who has an alcohol abuse problem. Yeah. Some of you may have some car troubles or need to travel for work. With blacksmith being here, I'm also picking up on Aquarius collective deciding to get rid of a physical key and install a key code lock because you've lost your key a time or two to your house, and you want to do away with that by installing like one of those keypads at your house, something like that. Or you want to go back to the old way. So you have a keypad and you want to take that out and you want to go back to a physical key, something like that, in the first 2 weeks of February. One or the other. You might have been thinking about this, and this is your confirmation to do that thing for whatever reason. Some of you may have to become a little more cutthroat not as nice. You usually lead with kindness, and you have to put your poker face on, show up a little more icier than usual in the first 2 weeks of February. And just because you show up with kindness in this way, people may not think you have this in you, Aquarius, but you can be very cutthroat by way of being very decisive, matter of fact, clear, concise. I said what I said. Blink, blink, moving on. Let's go. Next agenda item. Yeah, so that's what I'm picking up on for the characters and individuals operating around you. Let's see what's going on with your career and finance, Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if you haven't done so already, what you waiting on? Go ahead, smash that like button for me. Comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate that. What do we got going on for my Aqua's career and finance message? Let's see what it be for them first 2 weeks of the month. Didn't I say give and take? Give and take. Somebody might be doing more taking than giving, though, or vice versa. The career and finance read is popping off the charts. The energy is high. I'm picking up on Aquarius collective who is motivated, ready, and inspired to really get their career and finance journey up off the ground like never before. Yeah, this energy ain't playing. Somebody feels like they have major direction around their career. They know exactly where they want to go. They are fired up and ready. All right, Aqua, I feel you. I feel you. You receive passage, give and take on the table, real passion, journey, answers, harmony, spiritual work, rewards, and direction. It is your season, Aqua, so I don't see why shouldn't this spread be this beautiful. Some of you may travel for work, and this travel may take you far and wide. It may be very fruitful and beautiful for you. You're very thankful. You're reflective of this moment in time. You are willing to give what it takes to get your career and finances to where you want them to be. A real passion or fire has been lit up under some of my Aquas, and you are manifesting, calling in, bringing towards you everything that you want as it relates to your career endeavors. You're ready. It feels like a few of you were held back or stagnated for a little while, but you're on fire, ready to go now. You have all of these ideas. You are grounding, you are manifesting, you are doing the spiritual work. Some of you have altars and have been praying, and the Most High has heard your prayers, and they are about to show you and open up the paths of financial bliss and comfort for you over the next, I'll say, 10 years. This is a 2-week spread, but the next 2 weeks are going to really be a glimpse at what's to come as it relates to your finances and your career journey. You're going to receive some answers as it relates to the direction you should go, the path that you should take. You're going to cross path maybe with someone who can help skyrocket and springboard your passions into that next level. not into just ultimate success, but just a leveling up, and you being appreciative and reflective and taking notes of what it has taken to get you to this point, Aquarius. Yeah, you're very appreciative and ready to move. You're ready to go. You're ready to give and show the world your gifts and what you're made of. And the world is ready to receive it too. The timing is perfect. It couldn't be more better. The stars are aligning as it relates to your spiritual gifts, as well as the spiritual blessings that will rain down on your life as it relates to your career and finances, Aqua. It's not going to be perfect. Everything's not going to be perfect every step of the way, but you're going to learn quite a bit. You're going to meet and encounter that village that you might have been longing for. You're going to be more in tune spiritually, where it resonates from the inside out, where there used to be a sense of nervousness. There will be confidence restored, and with that confidence brings in new clientele, a buzz around your name, your brand, whatever you're doing. You are becoming more diligent. You're at the right place at the right time, meeting the right people, Aquarius. So this is beautiful as it relates to the first 2 weeks of February in your career journey, because the unfolding and the birthing of something beautiful is going to open up for you, and it's going to start with travel. So if you have a trip coming up that is in relation to work, that is going to be the start or the springboard of the taking off or the elevation to that next level in your career, Aquarius. So stay tuned. A lot will be on the horizons for you as it relates to your career, Aquarius, and I can't wait to hear and see how it all unfolds for you guys. So yes, yes, yes. So last but certainly not least, we gonna see what is the tea for my Aqua gang. What are those things they don't want you to know? What they hide? What's the tea on my Aquas? For my cross watchers, inquiring minds want to know. Who wants to approach and see what's going on, check in, see how the Aqua's doing. Some of you may be watching for significant other, brother, sister, cousin. Let's see, what's the tea on my Aquas? Three more cards, please. Okay. So, cross watcher. For my cross watchers out there, the Aqua received burning bridges, hidden agenda, third wheel, consequences, live and learn, the audacity, fantasy world, spilled tea, inner turmoil, and good karma. So there's quite a few messages here. Let's get up into them. Let's go with the messiest one. Somebody was a third wheel, a third party situation going on right up in the center of this. So the third party might be the cross watcher. Some lessons were learned. Somebody might have got caught up. There were some major consequences. Somebody had to cut ties of a relationship. There may be no contact. This might have been a married individual who had to shut down their side piece because their main piece found out about it and their marriage or relationship was being threatened, and it was an ultimatum given. Either you get rid of that hoe or that nigga or I'm out. That's what this is giving. Some consequences are being laid out here. If not the ultimatum, somebody just decided to leave because no, they realized somebody had a hidden agenda. Somebody got caught up. So cross watcher, if you haven't been able to reach Aqua, it's because they got caught up. But you might be able to reach them, have them. They'll be all yours in a little bit because this person is returning them to the streets. Somebody getting returned back to the streets. And they may not realize it yet. Somebody is behaving as if this is not real. Yeah, that person is just upset. They'll be all right. We'll get back. We'll bounce back. And that person is laughing like, oh, you think I'm playing. You think I'm playing. I'm not. And people are talking about you or somebody who is delusional and trying to act like this is not a thing, but it's a thing. And the separation and disconnect of this partnership, see this is inner turmoil, but this really is giving two people that have been together so long they start to look alike, that need to be separated. And once separated, there's going to be some good karma bestowed both of you. So maybe the division of this partnership is for the good of everyone, because this third wheel, even though I said this is giving third party adultery energy, this is also reminding me of the Wheel of Fortune. So that Wheel of Fortune is that bittersweet energy that I was picking up from the tarot. Like, this is a major relationship, but it needs to be divided, broken down, separated. And once the separation of this relationship happens, there's some good karma in store for both parties. So if you are wondering if there was a chance with this relationship with Aqua, it is over. The division, the crack, and the divide is all the way down the middle. It's not, how you get that little crack in the windshield and it start off as that little old small crack and it just spread across your whole dashboard. And you're like, fuck, I gotta get this fixed. There's no getting around it. But somebody wants to act like the crack is not there. It's there. It's there. It is very much there. And people around you, friends, family, loved ones, may be talking about y'all like, what's going on with Aqua and so-and-so? One of them is talking like they not together, and the other one is acting like they are. I'm confused. Yeah, there's a separation of a major partnership, relationship, marriage that is coming, that cannot be avoided. And once that happens, the world just opens up for the both of you guys, Aqua and Cross Watcher. So, it's bittersweet, but prepare for the blessings that will be invited into your life once you clear and move away from that which is no longer serving you. And it may not be serving you anymore because you made a certain amount of mistakes yourself, Aquarius, that, you know, what is done is done. You can't go back, but you've learned. And if you're given the opportunity to love, partner, build, you'll do it in such a way with honor, integrity, and loyalty as you should have, and maybe are reflecting upon this relationship and saying, yeah, I wish I had the time and energy to do it in this one, but I don't, for whatever reason. It's over. It's done. Finito. But that is your message. I hope